Guys, sorry I'm 5 minutes late. How are you all? What's happening? I've got my Yes Darling mug. Woohoo! What's going on, guys? Audrey's here. I love that name, Audrey. Hickey, what? Miss Louise Brennan's here. Catherine's here. Zanda's here. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Kathleen. How was the wedding? How was the sister's wedding, darling? Painless? Hi, Ashara. Hi, guys. How are you? God, I'm boiling hot all of a sudden. I just ate a big sweet potato. Hi, Jessica Beatty. Hi, Biddy Boop 97. Hi, guys. What's going on? Had an interesting chat today with someone who had a call with me, and it made me very angry. This person had been having coaching with a girl who coaches on TikTok. And after she'd spent thousands of dollars with her, she said, I can't afford any more coaching or courses. And she said, have you got a credit card? I felt sick when I heard that. There are a lot of people taking advantage of people on here, and it's making me angry. That's all I have to say about that. Hi, guys. Hi, Lisa Simone. Hi, Ella. Hi, Stella Starlight. Hi, Sammy Ann. Hi, Jessica. Hi, guys. How was that wedding, Kat? Tell us. Hi, Harriet. Hi, guys. Wedding is great. My family's having a blast. Oh, it's still going. And I've been told all of my affirmations tonight. Oh, have you? People have been parroting them back at the wedding? Holy shit, what have they been saying? So you're still there and you're watching the goddamn live? Kat, you can have a night off. Jesus Christ. I'm obsessed with you. Oh, thanks, Harriet Burke 1. Hello from Scotland. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Nita. How are you, darling? That's awful. What's awful? Yes. I was very angry. This person had lost their business during COVID. She said, but I've lost my business. And she said, but have you got a credit card? I was like, you what? You what? I'm like, oof. What do you think about the manifestation of alchemy girl? What do you think? She's on these lives every time I have a live. So I don't know what to say. She's also in my Facebook group. Note any similarities. That's all I'll say. But she can do her thing. Maybe we're just strangely similar. Any questions, guys? But I don't want to bitch about anyone. I've already just bitched about someone on here. It wasn't her I was talking about. It was someone long-standing on TikTok who has coaching and courses and things. Hi, Loz. I don't want to bitch about anyone, actually. Let's just forget I said that. Morning, Loz. I'm still manifesting, and I really feel my SP is coming back. I feel it, but I'm tired to do it. Why? What? I'm still manifesting, and I really feel my SP is coming back. But I feel it, but I'm tired to do it. Let me read this again. I'm still manifesting, and I really feel my SP is coming back. I feel it, but I'm tired to do it. Why? Because good vibes only. I can tell by your fucking name that you're doing it wrong. You've been listening to some LOA people because you're doing good vibes only. Are you doing good vibes only and trying the whole time to be positive and trying to affirm and affirm and affirm with positive vibes? That's probably why, darling. Guys, if you're getting tired of it, you're doing this wrong. You're trying to emote or believe. Are you doing that, darling? That's why. How do you manage to remind yourself to think of your affirmations? I don't, actually, and a lot of the time I'm not affirming, and I really kick myself at the end of the day. I'm like, I barely affirmed. Guys, it's just thinking, and you've got to think of it as a new mental diet. I feel really bad that I just bitched about those two coaches. I'm going to take back everything I just said, by the way. They can do their thing. If some girl wants to rip off people who are losing their businesses and ask for credit cards, well, good luck to her. She'll have bad juju later on. And other people, maybe I'm imagining things, okay? Birds before land. BBL means Loz. What do you mean? No, birds before land, darling. Birds before land. Hi from Australia. Oh, well, I'm in Australia. Where are you? Hi, Loz. Been working on my self-concept so much since I discovered you, and it's working. Love you. Oh, wonderful, Han. What have you been doing? I feel so good about myself today. It feels illegal. Ha ha ha. Wonderful, cat. So nice when people parrot your affirmations back, isn't it? Makes you feel like, oh my God, I'm this fucking powerful. I'm good all day with affirming, but then at night I get negative. Okay, so maybe that's the time when you really have to go hard. Okay, because you're feeling lonely at night, there's no one in your bed at night, and it really triggers you. So maybe do some meditation tapes at night, or drift off to sleep listening to some affirmation tapes that go for 8 hours, like YouTube ones, like, I don't know, there's that Dylan James or Jasmine, and when I do my website, there was some on there. Maybe get your mind in the right headspace as you go to sleep and drift off listening to things, or do your own recordings, darling. How do I decide which topics I want in my self-concept? It's based on your childhood shit, darling. What happened in your childhood that triggers you now? Abandonment, defectiveness, feeling like you can't trust people, etc. Then work on those things in your self-concept. How to stay positive if nothing happens for months. You don't have to stay positive. Guys, you don't have to stay positive. What you're doing is putting in positive affirmations. There's a difference. I don't want you to stay positive all day. I want you to put in positive affirmations. You understand the difference, darling? If you're trying to stay positive all day, that's not possible. I want you to live in the end. Go back into your mind a lot if you can. Live up here rather than out here, and stop looking out here for validation and live up here. That's the best way. Second best way is to affirm a lot, okay? Loz, I'm feeling really defeated lately and exhausted. I was doing so well. Look, guys, a lot of people getting depressed on this live. Listen, guys, you can have a bad day. You can have an off day. You can have a day where you don't affirm at all. I don't really care as long as you get back on the horse the next day. Okay, don't let yourself spiral and spiral and spiral and undo all your good work. Okay, because that's when the old negative thoughts creep back in. There's a gap in the fence and they're back in there. You're a piece of shit. No one loves you. Your SP's never coming back. Ha-ha, we won. Okay, you've got to not let them get back in, guys, okay? Dylan James is pre-G. I've listened to him overnight tapes and they've helped me so much. Oh, is pre-G. What do you mean? Preg positive? Okay, yeah, he sounds quite nice to listen to. Listen to him. Can childhood issue also include teen years? I don't think I ever had any issues or traumas in childhood. Guys, it's not necessarily issues or traumas in childhood. So many people have calls with me and they're like, my childhood was great. And then I'll listen to their story and I'll be like, so you had a very critical parent? So you were spoiled a lot? So you were given lots of love and attention? And now when you don't get that, you feel deprived? Or you were criticised a lot and you were judged a lot? You had to have good grades or be perfect or blah-de-blah-de-blah? That's affecting you now. Or your parents made comments or your mum made comment about your weight or your size or your blah-de-blah-de-blah, your looks or your bad skin, or that's affecting you now. You had a brother who teased you. That's affecting you now. Guys, it's tiny things. It's teeny, tiny, weeny things. You don't have to have been locked in a cupboard and beaten with a broomstick. It's small things. I've also been listening to your playlist on Spotify. I've got to add the songs to that, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm doing that at some point. Saw SP drive past my house tonight. He went past, then turned back around and went past again. Did he just? Was he stalking you, elevating? Oh, love it. But I had some in my teen years which might affect my self-concept now. Well, then it does. Okay, so figure out what that is and affirm against it. Is it true that affirmations don't manifest? What are you talking about? Who said this? SK386. Who the fuck have you been listening to? Affirmations are new thinking. Your thinking, your dominant habitual thinking, is what manifests. What are you talking about? Darling, you've been listening to some LOA. Let me inform you. Affirmations are new things you're putting in your brain, new thoughts, to replace the old shitty thoughts. Once you put them in enough, they become a belief. And then they're stuck in your brain as new thoughts. Your dominant habitual thoughts that you've always had, your subconscious ones, are what manifests. I don't know what you've been listening to or who you've been listening to. Stop listening to them. I've noticed I'm manifesting really unusual songs that have been stuck in my head. I hear them later. My affirmations are coming true. Wonderful, Queenie Firms. Love it. What, darling, tell us? I left SP on red after he apologised. Should I tell him my boundaries or leave it alone? Darling, I don't know. I'm not big on asserting your boundaries in the 3D. The reason for that is it's what you're thinking when you're asserting them that matters, not what you assert. You can say to someone, don't ever treat me like that again. Or you can say, don't ever treat me like that again. Okay? And like that's coming from a place of fear and I'm lost and I'm broken and I'm this, and the other one's like, motherfucker, don't cross me or you're out. Right? It's what you're thinking while you're saying it. It's what you're thinking while you're texting it. That was a bad acting example, but you know what I mean. It's up to you, darling. I can't tell you what to do. A guy I know is telling me what I affirm my SP would say. This is working. Oh, Catherine Cassidy. Oh, I love it. Wonderful, darling. Did you change your username? Yes, I did. I didn't like it. I've never liked it. I just put manifest in it because everyone says, oh, put manifest in it. But then what if I just don't want to talk about manifesting all the fucking time? I want to talk about subconscious thinking, which is all what manifesting is. My account's a lot about your childhood issues and your subconscious thought. It's not just about universe shit and vibration, all this other crap. I actually want to identify as different from all these other fuckers on here because they're all talking crap. And I'm not that person. I'm actually talking truth about how your brain works, how the mind works with your brain, okay? How your subconscious mind works. I'm talking from a place of like science, okay? Of how this actually works, how your mind actually functions. These other people are just talking about air. And I don't want to be one of those, associated with one of those fucking air people because they're fucking airheads. How do I do affirmations? Right. Darling, they're just new thinking. You've got to do them with some truth, with some oomph, with some conviction. Not, John and I are happily married, John and I are happily married, John and I are happily married. We are so happily married. God, that motherfucker loves me. We are so happily married. Like you're telling a friend, like you're decreeing a thing. Like that. How many times do you repeat your affirmations in your head? Guys, as much as you can. I don't want you to do it rote like Bart Simpson on the chalkboard, but I want you to do as much as you can during the day when your negative thoughts pop in. Not just on a schedule, but when your negative thoughts pop in, that's when you're meant to be replacing the thought. It's only new thinking. That's all affirmations are. It's not an exercise. It's new thinking. I see SP almost every day since I started saying if he doesn't talk to me and see me every day, he doesn't feel right. He hates being away from me even for a minute. So you've been seeing him every day since you started saying that. Oh, wonderful, darling. It's bloody working. That's wonderful. I know a guy, he's very toxic. I know a guy, he's very toxic. I just want that he's the old, like, he was so kind and nice. Okay, so if he's turned toxic and he used to be kind and nice, you've got to see him as kind and nice and forget about toxic him. Just ignore that. Can I do self-concept affirmations instead of SP ones? I would prefer you did. Next up is love, affection, attention. David loves being married to me. Yes, Hannah! How do I stop checking on the 3D for confirmation? It only increases doubts. Stop looking at it. Stop checking the socials. Stop looking at your phone and thinking he might have texted. Stop thinking every time the phone rings it might be him. Just get on with your fucking life. Distract your brain, guys, with other things about you. Take yourself to the gym. Go and get your nails done. Hang out with your friends. Do things for yourself. What are your favourite books on assumption? Love the way you teach. Oh, thanks, darling. Anything by Neville Goddard. Where's the book? Anything by Neville Goddard. Particularly Feeling is the Secret and the Power of Awareness, probably the two easiest ones to read. Any books by Florence Scovel Shinn or Joseph Murphy. They all teach the same thing. Wonderful, darling. What are we saying? Do we affirm whenever they pop in our head? Yes! Guys, that's when the negative thoughts pop in. That's when you need to affirm. How do I start my positive affirmations about my SP when I constantly have negative thoughts? No, darling, you don't get it. When you have the negative thought, that's when you affirm. What do you mean? You're seeing it as like an activity. Oh, I'm sitting here doing them. No. When you have the negative thought, oh, he's never going to be with you. He wants me and only me. Oh, but he's with that other girl. Fuck the third party. There's only me and him in this reality. Right? You jump in. That's what affirming is. You helped me so much. I said the affirmations at night and the other day he texted me. Oh, did you, darling? Wonderful. Oh, that's great. Can I read my affirmations off my phone or listen to them? Yes, you can, guys, but I want you to think them or say them, not just reading, not just writing. Thinking or saying out loud. Do I need to show myself off on social media or is that messing with the 3D and not needed? Look, guys, I said this to someone today on a call. If you do that, what are the repercussions for you when they don't react to your photo and show yourself off and don't read your stories, don't look at your snaps, don't like your picture? Then what? Do you spiral and think, this isn't working? If you can do it with confidence and not care about their reaction, fine. But I don't believe you half the time, guys, when you say that. Because I know you're doing it for a reaction. So, have session with Loz. My ex-husband, after years of abuse, now turned up caring and respectful. Oh my God! What? Have session with Loz. My ex-husband, after years of abuse, now turned up caring and respectful. Who is this? Oh, wonderful. Yay, darling. Oh, that's wonderful. How wonderful. How do we affirm for an SP to see as more than just sexually? Darling, that's got nothing to do with your SP. It's got to do with you, your shitty self-concept. If you're friends with benefits, if you're only getting sex from guys and no commitment and no relationship, it's because you think of yourself as just sexual. Literally what you just said. They only see me that way. They only see me sexually. You've got to figure out what happened to you as a child. Were you abused? And that's not necessarily that. Is it that you don't feel good enough? You feel broken in some way, defective in some way, that someone wouldn't want you if they really knew you, so you just offer sex because you think that's all you have to offer. It's got nothing to do with your SP. You've got to bring yourself up on the pedestal, take him down, and respect yourself, darling, and not be offering yourself up to people as all I can offer. Got it? Say affirmations for yourself to build your self-concept up, darling. It's your self-concept. How much is coaching? 110 US, guys. What are your prices in AUD? I don't know what it is at the moment. 140, 140 maybe? I don't, no idea. How do you stop comparing yourself to other women? You work on your self-concept shit that makes you compare yourself to other women. I never compare myself to other women. Why are you doing that? I don't have self-concept issues about comparison to other women. I just compare myself to myself. Okay, but if you've got comparison issues, probably this. Someone judged you in childhood on your body or your looks, or compared you to cousins or sisters or siblings, okay? That. Or you felt threatened in some way by women because your mum felt that way and she used to bitch about women, or your dad cheated, etc., etc. Think of what happened in childhood to you that makes you now judge yourself and compare yourself constantly. Did grandparents compare you to cousins, etc.? Did your mum criticize you, was really, really strict, or told you you're too fat, or don't eat that, you'll get fat, blah, blah, blah? Were you bullied? Yes, I changed my username, guys. This should be taught in school instead of how photosynthesis works, right? Yes, exactly. But then, guys, you get the power, and why would you need school, and why would you need to work for the man? School's a glorified babysitter, guys, for 12 years, so everyone can work for the man. Hey, Loz, I only do self-concept. I make sure I stand in front of the mirror once a day to say my affirmations. Yes, Angel Girl, I love it. Guys, standing in front of the mirror is a fucking corker for doing your self-concept affirmations. Just looking at yourself and telling yourself in the eyeballs how fucking great you are. Fantastic. And if you've got body issues, guys, do it naked. Trust me. You have the power, guys. Yes! Subliminals, don't believe in them, don't know what they're saying. What is likely the subconscious root of being attracted to unavailable people? Because you feel not good enough, and so you literally don't feel like you're going to get the love you need, so you pick people who won't give you the love, and then your subconscious goes, aha, see, right, yes, you're never chosen, you never get the love you need. We were proven right yet again. You'll pick married guys, guys who are in love with someone else, guys who aren't over their exes, etc., etc., etc. People who are emotionally unavailable, which is not really a thing, and then you're proving your brain right all the time that you aren't loved and you aren't chosen. I do it all the time. It's my thing. Hey, Loz. Oh, what's this? But what? Okay. Is working on yourself plus self-love the best way to manifest an SP? Yes. It's like the only way. Because otherwise they come back. You've been doing SP affirmations. They leave within like 3 weeks or a month. Or 3 months max. See you later. Goodbye. Because you haven't changed. You get triggered by their version that they turned up as, things they did, all your old shit, and they're gone again. Hi. Thanks for sharing the video. So you can definitely manifest. Your SP back. Yes, guys. You manifested them in. Why can't you manifest them back? How to attract my crush. Imagine they're with you already, darling. Imagine they like you already. Imagine they can't stop thinking about you when they see you. And imagine they're your boyfriend already. I've lost interest in my SP, probably because your self-concept's on point, darling. It happens. How is emotionally unavailable not a thing? Because you're thinking they're emotionally unavailable, guys. A person will be emotionally unavailable with you, and then with someone else, they'll be totally emotionally available. It's got nothing to do with them. It's to do with you. So it's how you react to them in your reality, what you think of them, what you think of you, is how they react to you, what they reflect back to you. Everyone is simply reflecting back your dominant habitual thinking. So if you think someone's emotionally unavailable, they will be in your reality. I won't think they are in mine, and they won't be like that with me. It's simply your thought reflected. Everything is your thought reflected about you, them, and the situation. If you don't believe me, look at people like George Clooney, who was emotionally unavailable and non-committal to every single woman he met until a male. What's the difference? He's the same fucking guy. Oh, but apparently he's emotionally unavailable. He's got twins now and coupled up with her and married her within 6 months. Engaged within 6 months. What's the difference? Her. She was the difference. Any more questions, guys? Hi from Japan. Oh, hi. Konnichiwa. Hi, Loz. I fell off the self-concept for a bit and felt poops again. Getting back in. Hope you're well. Oh, darling. Look, guys, if you feel like shit again, don't worry. Just get back on the horse. It happens. When you fall off the self-concept wagon, it happens a lot. I'm doing that. Attracting someone who ends up not loving me but always starts with love. Yes, guys, it just means that you don't feel lovable, so you're literally attracting in people who are not able to love you. Either they're alcoholics in their own little world, they're unavailable because they're not over an ex, they literally are abusive and just narcissistic. You'll attract a whole lot of people who can't give you the love you need because you don't feel you deserve it, you don't feel you will get it, and you're literally finding proof of your thoughts about you, your beliefs about you, your subconscious habitual beliefs. Your brain will seek them out in a room. They'll even find them on Tinder. You'll do. You'll treat me like shit. Great. You're going to confirm everything I feel about me. Wonderful. I'll feel really comfortable with you treating me like crap. Thanks so much. You'll do. All right, guys. Loz's lies have helped me secure a graduate job after months of no luck. Oh, wonderful, darling. Really? Congratulations. Oh, a graduate job, gee. And that's the thing, like being a graduate, when you first get out of uni and they're like, what work experience have you got? And you're like, I'm a graduate, fuckwit, I don't have any. That's the period where it seems, well, people say it's the hardest, isn't it? Good for you, darling. Jesus loves you. Well, does he just? I have manifested them back, but he always goes away. How can I change that? Well, first of all, you're saying, they always go our way. Guys, your brain is listening. Stop fucking saying they always go away, and then they will. It's like Kim Velez has got this shit she talks about, and she goes, I always lose an SP, but I always win them back. Well, fucking hell, Kim Velez, manifestation coach. Don't you realise you keep saying that, so that keeps fucking happening? Stop fucking saying that in every one of your videos. It's not something to be proud of. The fact that you keep driving the bitches away. The guys away. You know what I mean? She keeps saying it, so it keeps happening to her. She's got to stop saying it. I mean, I like the girl, but stop fucking saying it, love. Loz has helped me do a week without my addiction. Thank you. Oh, really, darling? Oh, hooray. I'm so proud of you, darling. Yes. Good for you, my sweetheart. Yay, that deserves a round of applause. Here's my manifestation close. How the fuck do I know, Simran? I'm not psychic. Be your own fucking psychic. You tell yourself that it is. What does Neville mean by time doesn't exist? Well, it's literally a human construct, guys. What is time? It literally is just, we all made clocks and things so we know where to get to, on how to get to somewhere, like be there on time. It's not a thing. The moon just does its thing and the sun does its thing. It's not anything. It's a human made up thing. It physically doesn't exist. It's a human made up thing on a clock. Got it? I know you've answered this 1 trillion times, but can you please recommend manifest, what? Can I, oh, hang on, I've pressed something. Can I, oh, what is it? What did you say? Manifesting authors, Neville Goddard, Florence Scovel-Shinn, Joseph Murphy. I've got a TikTok on this, guys. Manifestation books. It's got a black heading. It's a black and white, red heading, black and white video, probably halfway down my page. Can you show your jeans high heels? What do you mean? I know you've answered this. Also the one. I just want to tell you, I love your glasses. Oh, thanks. They're from the men's department. Hey, Loz, hi. What would be the best way to manifest weight loss? Weight is just falling off me. Whenever I eat, I lose weight. I am so wonderfully thin. And then imagine people saying to you, oh my God, have you lost weight? You look so thin. You look so skinny. What have you been doing? Every time you eat something, say, this is making me lose weight. Doesn't matter what it is. Tell your brain that. Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling down. Hey, Loz, I'm saying all my affirmations in the now, but I feel like my brain shut up in the background. What do you mean? Hey, Loz, I'm saying all my affirmations in the now, but I feel my brain shut up in the background. Oh, you mean it's still fighting you in the background? Well, don't worry about it. Guys, if it fights you, that's normal. That's your subconscious. It's trying to go back to the set point of what it knows about you. It doesn't want to hear the affirmations. It doesn't like it. Is that what you mean? I can't wrap my head around that. Wrap my head around what? What can't you wrap your head around? There's no time? It's literally a made-up thing, guys. What do some manifestations come about? Why do some manifestations come faster than others? Because you have no resistant thought against them, okay, about them. So I have no resistant thought about going tomorrow to walk around my day and assuming someone's going to give me a free cup of coffee. I have no resistant thoughts about coffee. I don't think coffee's going to break my heart. I don't think coffee's going to cheat on me. I don't think coffee is narcissistic and emotionally unavailable. I just think it's free coffee. Right? It's the story you have attached to the thing you're trying to manifest that slows it down. Affirmations, hydration, self-care, the best self-concept way. Love it. Yeah, it's got to do the hydration in between. That's a good idea. If you don't believe that it's never going to work, well, you don't even have to force the belief. I just want you to believe in yourself, guys, in your own power. But you don't even have to believe what you're saying because you can't force a belief. It takes time to form into a belief in your brain. But I see what you're saying. Affirmations to make SP beg. He's begging to see me. He's constantly calling, constantly texting. He needs to hear my voice. He can't be without me. He feels like shit without me. His life goes to shit without me. He's constantly calling and begging on the phone, saying, babe, I need to see you. I can't be without you. That kind of stuff. I'm really good at visualizing, but I don't script. Is visualizing enough? Scripting is not even necessary, guys. It's just an added bonus thing. Just visualize. If you're good at it, keep doing it. Yes, but keep affirming yes. I've been trying the whispering technique with SP, lol. I feel so dumb, but I don't care. Guys, don't worry about, have you got all my videos? You've seen my videos, the whispering technique ones, where they're going, you miss me, don't you? Blah, blah, blah. Talk to your SP ones. Okay, they're whispering technique. Listen to those and imitate them and make up your own. You can't stop thinking about me when you're in bed. You masturbate furious about me every night, don't you, baby? You get hard when you're at work. You can't even work. You get so distracted. What were you doing today? Blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. If the energetic cord cut the lock. What? What do you mean? Manifest me a Cleveland Browns Super Bowl win, please. I can't manifest for you guys. You have to do it yourself. You manifest it for yourself. I did that today. What did you do today? Today is the day to focus on myself. I used to only try for my SP, but now I'm doing it for me. Yes, guys, for yourself, not just for your SP. Absolutely. What if you struggle to visualize? Then just affirm. Do I have to affirm 24/7? Well, that would be a bit fucking hard, darling. You need to get on with your life. You need to have a job. You need to eat. You need to have friends. You need to have conversations. Get on with your life, guys. If you cord cut from, what? If you cord cut from your SP, can you still, oh, I don't believe in any of this shit, darling. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's a load of bullshit. We don't talk about that absolute crap here. If you believe you've cut a cord from someone and that's what you needed to do to feel whatever the fuck, then that's what you believe. But just then believe you can manifest them back. Guys, it's just your belief. Whatever you believe will be true. If you believe a crystal works, it'll work. If you think cutting cords works, it'll work for you. It's just how your mind works, guys. It's just your belief. It's a load of shit, but if you want to believe in cord cutting, go ahead. If it helps you, go ahead. If talking to water, blah, 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 drink it, think it's manifesting for you, do it. But all it is your brain. All it is your mind manifesting, guys, and your belief in that thing you're doing. It's a placebo. It's an action, an activity, a spiritual ritual, whatever the fuck. It's just what you believe in. You could do a spiritual ritual and cord cutting and shit and think it's something. I think it would be baloney, so it won't work for me. Okay? David always gets excited at the gym when he sees me. That's why he has to dash off afterwards. See the good in everything. Oh! Yes, darling. Give it that meaning. Love it. What's the universe trying to tell you? Nothing, darling. It's just fucking air. It's not trying to tell you anything. We don't talk about the universe here. The universe doesn't do shit for you. It's atmosphere. It's not trying to tell you anything. It doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't have a brain. What the fuck are you talking about? You mean listen to some LOA. Sending love from the Netherlands. Oh, I've been there. Oh, hi. What happens if someone else is manifesting your SP? Nothing, darling. They're in their reality doing whatever the fuck they're doing and you're in yours. No one can manifest anything in your reality. Only you can. I wake up to my SP's text every morning and SP can't stop texting me. My SP always puts me first. Yes, darling. How do you know if you need to reprogram or if there's a block from your manifest? Guys, you're the only block. You're your fucking block. If you have negative thoughts or old childhood shit running your brain, well, there you go. There's your block. You're it. That's it, guys. Your habitual subconscious thinking that was formed by the age of 7 runs your life. Is it running you? Are you reacting to shit that happened in your childhood still now? Well, there you go. Get rid of that shit. I affirmed before bed and dreamed me and my SP were running away together. Oh, did you, Sarah? Love it. Why do the opposite manifestations happen? Because you fucking keep saying that. Stop saying it. You think it and then it happens. Oh, the opposite manifestations always happen for me. Things never work out for me. Oh, it just never works out for me. It always just the opposite happens. And then it will keep happening. Don't have that belief, darling. Don't keep thinking it or saying it. If someone didn't want anything to do with you and have a third party now, can you still change it? Darling, they're doing that because of you. Something you were thinking during the relationship caused them to break up with you and then go and get a third party, probably because you had thoughts that you weren't good enough, or you had thoughts that they might find someone else and therefore they did. And now they're saying things like that to you based on your shitty thinking about you, that you're not lovable, you're not enough, you're not chosen. And they're literally reflecting that back and saying, I don't want anything to do with you. I found someone else. They're just reflecting your shitty thoughts. Go and work on your self-concept and then you can get them back. But if you don't change you, you won't be able to change it because you caused it. Guys, if you don't get this, please go to my Facebook group, Subconscious Laws. I was about to say Manifest Life with Laws, but now it's called Subconscious Laws. The link is in my bio. Go to it. You can watch all the lives back. There's over 120 lives in there now, guys. And go to number 25, number 41, number 67, and number 77 if you're trying to get your SP back, to understand that it's all about your self-concept. It's got nothing to fucking do with them. All they're doing is reflecting your subconscious habitual thinking, that you have to change the old story about you and them if you want to get them back, that you cause it all. If you don't get this, you're fucked. Okay? It's your world and you're the main character, so live as if you wish to create it. Yes, as you wish to create it. I agree. You're the actor, you're the writer, you're the producer, you're the director. You say what goes, guys. You call the shots. Write a fucking good script. Watch all their lives and book a call. It will change your life. Oh, thanks, Anna Goldway. Oh. So how do you reprogram the brain from stuff that happened in your childhood? Okay, this is what we work on in the call. So what people do is they send me the backstory of their childhood and they send me what they're trying to manifest. And I mostly look at the childhood stuff to figure out what their subconscious thought is based on what happened to them. Childhood events, the way their parents treated you, caregivers, events with them, etc. Now, if it's something to do with abandonment, like you were left alone a lot, or a parent died, or a caregiver wasn't there, etc., or one parent went away, or there was cheating involved, that would be an abandonment issue, and we work on that and have affirmations for that. If it's defectiveness and feeling not good enough, that might be a body issue, or feeling not smart, or being dyslexic, or being bullied, or any of those things. We have affirmations for that. Then it could be trust issues and abuse because you're abused, okay? Or you had instability in your household, could be that. Or it could be emotional deprivation where you were literally emotionally deprived of your core emotional needs as a child. It could be that. So I give you affirmations based on those particular things that I've realized and I've discovered are part of your childhood. Right, guys? So go and investigate it. Did you feel abandoned? Did you feel not good enough? Were you bullied? Were you criticized a lot? Were your parents really strict? And affirm against that shit. Okay? I manifested, and when my website comes out soon, guys, I will have banks of affirmation tapes, recordings specifically for childhood issues, I promise. And then you can just download them and listen to the ones very specific to you. Okay, I can even put a survey. That might be a good idea. I could even put a survey on there to say, figure out your childhood issues and then you know which ones to buy. But that's not really what I do in the call. Grabavoid codes aren't a thing, darling. There's just a number that some psychic Russian dude made up. It's just a machine number. He punched out numbers out of a machine. It's not the number. It was the phrase he gave you to say with the number that was about healing your body. It's a load of shit. It's just for video views on here, guys. Please stop listening to anyone who talks about that crap. They're an idiot. We are all good enough, guys. Yes! Loz, can you do audio calls for the book sessions or does it have to be face-to-face? No, I did an audio one yesterday with someone whose video was broken. Don't worry. I can do WhatsApp or I prefer not to do WhatsApp, but messenger calls or Skype calls if you want. I know you said the affirmations should be consistent but with SP, but you also said you have to have as many self-concept as you want. Yes, not too many SP, but as many self-concept as you want. Absolutely. Because it's you're trying to change, not them. If you're trying to change them, you're doing it wrong. What do you say about parents who say that you can't get a job that you love or you should be practical? They're idiots, but that's kind of shit that my parents used to say. I'll do what you love, but also have plan B. I wish they'd never said that because plan B is what I've been doing my whole life and being devastated that I wasn't doing what I wanted because I always assumed I couldn't do what I wanted for an actual job. Just forget about that. Get rid of those shitty money or career beliefs that your parents held and make up your own, guys. Can you talk about the collective ego pool? No fucking idea. Sounds like a load of spiritual crap to me, darling. If I haven't heard of it, it's normally crap. Sorry. I don't know what that is. Ego is your subconscious mind. What? So everyone's subconscious is collectively pulling? Don't get it. Explain, please. I'll give you my opinion. I manifested. Oh, what's this? Can you talk about genetic memory, same thing. It's a belief in it. If you believe that you've inherited genetically memories or trauma from someone, then you have. I don't believe in that absolute bullshit. But what it is your parents have treated you in a certain way based on the way they were treated, and then you get treated that way and you adopt those beliefs about you based on the way they treated you. You didn't adopt or genetically inherit memory. It's such a load of shit. It's literally the way they treated you, and then they form your core beliefs from the age of 0 to 7. This genetic memory thing is just fucking ridiculous. Sorry. Like, think about it. You form memory in the womb. You understand English in the womb if your parents are English. You understand the sound of people's voices in the womb. You are literally, from the moment you're being formed, listening and hearing and being treated in certain ways. Okay? You learn from then. It's from then. So if people say it's genetic, well, yeah, it's happening in the fucking womb. Of course. But you didn't get born with some kind of genetics in there from trauma. What a load of shit. It's up there with shadow work for me as just a load of bullshit. What's self-concept? Your concept of yourself, guys. What you think of you. It's not self-love. Who am I in the world? Am I loved? Am I wanted? Am I adored? Am I chosen? Am I never chosen? Am I never wanted? Am I never loved? Things don't work out for me. Relationships don't work out. Men cheat. Money is hard to get. Who are you in the world? What do you feel about yourself? Think about yourself constantly in your mind. What do you feel about other people? Men treat me badly. They always look down on me or treat me as a slave. I'm always too good for them and they take from me. What are your beliefs about men? What are your beliefs about relationships or situations in general? That's your core self-concept stuff, guys. And you have to affirm against that and change it, because everyone's simply reflecting your concept of you in the world back to you. And that's how they treat you. That's how your relationships end up. That's how your life ends up, based on your concept of yourself. Loz, I think I need a second call. I think I'm having issues with all old stories. Oh, Miriam, are you darling? Oh, okay then. Gorgeous, Loz. I've been affirming and my fiance said it back to me twice. Oh, I've been affirming. My fiance said it back to me twice. Oh, what did you say? Love it, darling. How can I manifest to get certain grade even after an exam went bad? Don't worry about it, darling. Just affirm that you get the exam mark back that you want. Okay, imagine seeing it on the paper. Imagine telling people. Can I do shadow work with affirmation? I don't believe in shadow work, guys. It's a lot of shit. You don't have a dark side. It's just negative thinking. It's just habitual subconscious thought that you've had since childhood. It's a childhood subconscious thought. It's not shadow. You don't need to do shadow work, guys. You have to get rid of those old subconscious beliefs. Yes, but you don't have a dark side. I don't believe in that crap. Can I do shadow work by affirmations? I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a load of spiritual crap that people are talking about, guys, and trying to sell you some course with them. Oh, pay me $500 and I'll get rid of your dark side. Are you for real, bitch? It's just subconscious thought. What are you talking about? You're just latching on to the latest video about some other spiritual shit and you're trying to get video views, and now you're selling people courses for $500. Fuck off. So how do you get a better self-concept? Right, so you're firm against the shit from childhood and you're firm those things. I have always been loved and wanted. I have always been chosen. I've always been made the priority. Whatever is against the shit that you believe about yourself. The complete opposite. Say the complete opposite over and over and over and over and over again, every day, every day, every day. Until you start believing that about yourself. Until people start reflecting it back to you, that's when you know it's working. That he is infatuated with me, a word we never use. Oh, he's infatuated. Oh, lovely, darling. Isn't it funny when you use a really specific word and then they come out with it? It's like, Jesus, I did that. Right, there are a lot of fakers, yes, especially on TikTok, guys. There are a lot of people who weren't talking about manifestation. No one was watching their videos about fitness or makeup or whatever fuck. And then they started talking about grab-avoid codes and now they're getting 1 million views and they don't know shit about what they're talking about. It's embarrassing, actually. Have you had your coffee this morning? Yes, I have. But it's night time. You have never heard of collective ego or genetic? Yes, I've heard of it, darling, but it's a load of shit. Of course I've heard of this crap, but it's just all spiritual crap. People come up with a new... It's like new video ideas. Grab-avoid codes, blah, 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 codes, switch codes, genetic memory, blah. It's just another way to get you to view videos, guys. It's literally just a subconscious thought. Your habitual subconscious thought runs your life. The end. I'm talking about science here. This is scientific fact. You form your core beliefs from the age of 0 to 7. By 7, you're fucked. The end. Like, I don't know what I need to tell you. Do you want to believe this shit? You want to believe in collective ego? Or you want me to give you some kind of, like, educated like opinion on these two things because you think they're really important. I don't think they're important. I think they're a load of shit. I just said that to you. But now you're questioning my intelligence by saying, have you never heard of it? Is that what you're doing? Because if I've heard of it, darling, and it's still a load of crap, it's a load of crap. If I'm saying to you, these are just things for video views. If I'm saying to you that I don't believe in genetic memory because you're literally not born with memories other than what you accumulate in the womb, then that's what I just said. I just gave you my opinion on it. I also gave you my opinion on what collective ego is. Ego is your subconscious. How can we have a collective subconscious other than infinite intelligence, which is source in you, which is God in you? We all have that, if that's what you're talking about. Yes, we are all one. We are not separate. That's infinite intelligence, God in you, your subconscious mind. It's linked to everyone else's subconscious mind. That's why they can hear you and reflect your subconscious thought, because we are all one. It's the basis of all religion. Is that what you mean? Right. I don't believe in any of these things, guys. If they're not based on your subconscious thinking, they're not a thing. Everything is your subconscious thought. That's what creates your reality. You can think of all these new spiritual bloody blahs all you like, all these new terms that people are coming out with, but it's simply your belief in that thing that you're listening to, that new thing you're hearing about. Do you believe it's true? Well, then it'll be true for you. If you believe there's a collective ego and that's affecting you, it'll be true for you. If you believe you have a genetic memory of trauma that you're carrying from your traumatic parents' childhood, then that'll be true for you, which is just your subconscious mind, which is what I'm saying. It's all your subconscious mind, guys. And your belief in any of these things is about your subconscious thought, which is just subconscious thought. So it's all subconscious thought. So none of these things are relevant. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense, guys? Right, I've got to go. I've got to call. Guys, please do follow me if you don't follow me already. I go live twice daily. I will be live again tomorrow, which will be nighttime US time. And I will be live on Facebook Fridays. Facebook is Fridays. So TikTok every other day, twice daily, morning and nighttime Australia time, which is nighttime US, morning time UK and Australia time around this time. And then please click the link in my bio, Subconscious Laws. You will find the Facebook group where I save all these lives. There's over 120 lives in there. There's a beautiful Q&A forum every Monday posted where you can post your questions. People will answer them for you. You can see all the success stories on the main page. And also there's a link for coaching. All right, guys, I've got to go. Yes, it's Subconscious Laws now. I've changed the name. All right, guys. Darling, if you think you carry 1,000 years of memory, will you fucking believe that shit? Then go ahead. Why are you here? If you're here to spout your own shit, then go to your own channel and get your own subscribers and talk about your whatever it is you want to talk about there. Darling, it's just subconscious thinking. I don't know what to say to you. Go and talk to a scientist about the mind. You might understand this. Bye. Mwah.